Are you rolling?
Yeah.
Should I light my face?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. All right. We are at... Hi, this is Matty Jacobson. We are at Mountain Meadow, where the infamous Mountain Meadow Massacre happened. Consequentially, it happened on September 11th in 1857. This is where a group of pioneers and some Native Americans were traveling through the valley when the local LDS militia, who were actually in fear for their lives, having been chased out of Missouri, attacked them, and there was sort of a bloodbath, a 5-day siege. And when all was said and done, there were lots of deaths. So we're gonna hike down to the memorial right now and see if we can stir up a few spirits. So right behind us now is the actual monument itself. And as you can see, people treat it kind of like straight up like a gravesite. We didn't really come upon anything besides our own fear that left us feeling startled. So, on to the next. Did you get that?
Yes.
Okay, don't. James Bracken. 1845 to 1918. Are you still here with us, James? Sorry. Okay. In this area up here, where you see hardly any headstones at all, there looks to be about 60 or more unmarked graves. So they've kind of made paths where they think the graves aren't buried. I know that they've done a little bit of ground penetrating radar to find where some of the graves are, but all in this territory up here is earth filled with dead bodies of pioneers. Did you not hear that? Hello?
Let's get out of here. You're freaking me out.
Hello? Is there someone up there? Hello? Did you hear that? Hello? Okay, let's go away from this one.
Thank you.
We're gonna cross the reservoir to the edge and go and then come back. So let's do it. Ghost hunters, away! Come on, let's jump off. So just down here at the water is where they pulled out a 24-year-old just at the edge here in 2 feet of water. He had been cliff diving just over here and cliff dove right into shallow water, according to a Deseret News article. And in another Deseret News article, it talks about a 20-year-old man who drowned while he was swimming. He was swimming from one of those buoys over there, but his body was pulled out over here. Sad, but and cold. Mark? Mark, what did it feel like to jump off the cliff and land in shallow water? Sebastian, what does drowning feel like? We're going to be looking at some abandoned houses out here, but the main focus of this area right now is the skinwalkers. Now, legend has it that skinwalkers are some of the angry spirits of the Native Americans who populated this area. In my research, I found out that they can be anything from men and women who were able to turn into animals to flee the occupying white people, but the most common thing I've seen are the angry spirits who want to hunt you down and destroy you if you're a white person trespassing on their territory. So some of the common themes I've noticed throughout my research are if you see a Native American person on all fours running very fast, or an animal who's trying to keep up with you, like in your car, and I've heard you do not want to make eye contact with them, or else they will come after your soul. So as soon as this car comes by us, we're going to cross the street to this old house, and who knows? We might not see a skinwalker, but we might come across a ghost.
Alright, you're good.
We haven't encountered any ghosts or skinwalkers, but we do want to remain within the law, which we highly suggest you do if you're going to go hunting for spooky places. So we're going to get off this property and onto our next location. Alright, we're in Grafton right now. Behind me you can see the Grafton Cemetery. And actually when we came up here, we were gonna try and go to one of the houses, but everything is marked off as private property. And since we're not about breaking the law, we're not going to go into these private properties. But just standing outside of this cemetery is pretty creepy. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? So yeah, I think this is as much of Grafton as we're gonna get tonight. On the way to Grafton, we have to cross this bridge, which I am so insecure crossing. I don't know about you guys. Yes? No? It says restricted bridge. I don't understand that. Where else are we supposed to get across? I'm so afraid this thing's gonna collapse. This is a scary bridge. Alright, so we're standing at the bridge of the Virgin River just by Laverkin. And supposedly in the 80s, a man... Can you pick up the... Not too loud? Supposedly in the 80s, a man committed suicide off this bridge. And since the drop was so high, he hung himself and it actually popped his head off. At least that's how the story goes. So we're going to go look over the edge.
Go ahead.
We're trying to see down to the bottom, to the river, but it is so far down. Plus I have just a measly little flashlight. But yeah, we can hear the water roaring down there, but let's just say that if I wanted to hang myself and wanted to pop my head off, I guess I could right here. This wouldn't be too hard to climb.